Institutions like Kansas State University need to find where their areas of emphasis and excellence are. Sorghum is one for us. Sorghum made a statement by locating the Center for Sorghum Improvement here at Kansas State University, and certainly we look to service the entire sorghum industry through that effort. What we want to do going forward is to make sure that we focus on those areas where sorghum can plug in and advance economic prosperity in the state. We're certainly going to continue to look at the genetics that allow us to do that, but we're also going to be focused going forward on more value-added opportunities for sorghum as well. That's going to be really important.
My start in sorghum began back when I was in 4-H with Dr. Bill Rooney's son, and he saw my interest in plant sciences and horticulture and agriculture, and I guess from there on out I've fallen in love with the crop and have continued my researches from there.
There are quite a number of problems that producers have that they need us to address, and then we do touch upon a lot of different things. But the main focuses that are going on right now that we intend to develop a product and the technology to put into farmers' hands is to develop a new hybrid technology that better fits to the Kansas environment, to specific niches actually.
So trait technology is a broad term for just the research that goes into understanding traits and how it will react and interact with the crop. Efficient and effective for a actual U.S. breeding program allows for this whole package as a trait technology to be utilized. We have 3 traits that have been completely finished, and we have working, functioning markers for chilling tolerance in sorghum, early season chilling tolerance, and then sugarcane aphid tolerance. We also have markers for several major effect genes in sorghum, such as tannins in the grain, dwarfing genes, maturity genes.
These sorghums have improved lysine content as good as any known high lysine sorghums that we know before. Doesn't have any drawbacks that the old high lysine sorghums had.
Basically, collaborations for us are as important as anything else. Basically, we work as a team, so we collaborate with the best and tap on the expertise of K-State with what we know we can do best. The overall end product should be something that will benefit everybody. So our collaboration with K-State started around 2019, and essentially we brought what we call the Genome to Phenome project. So that project is mainly focused on bringing traits as well as understanding our drought environments so that that can be translated into products for our growers. Our collaboration with Dr. Ferlehoff is within the context of the Genome to Phenome project, and essentially what we are looking in that particular project is understanding chilling tolerance.
The goal is to try to create tools that allow this trait to be isolated and integrated into a more elite backgrounds, which can then be implemented into breeding programs, both public and private.
When you think about sorghum, I think most everybody thinks about Kansas, right? And so no better place to work with a crop than right here in Kansas. When it's bred and selected for here, we know that the Kansas farmers will be more successful. So when you think about Kansas State University and using their resources and their breeding platform, there's nothing more important to the Kansas farmer than doing that. And so through the collaboration through Kansas Grain Sorghum, through the CSIP program and with Testafe's program, there's no better way to return that investment back to the Kansas farmer.
One of the most important things is on this collaboration in particular is getting the expertise of basic science from universities and how we can bring it to the Kansas growers as fast as we can.
Which allows for this technology to actually be implemented into commercial hybrids, which would be available for farmers to use in their fields.
I think working with Testafe, with the breeding entity, and being a farmer myself is understanding what our needs and what our attributes that we're looking for. The direction in the program is highly critical to helping farmers be successful and helping our operation be successful.
Kansas farmers have been, maybe it's part of the history of sorghum improvement in Kansas, we can say.
Our engagement with growers and producers is so terribly important because stakeholder involvement really informs what our priorities should be in research and extension going forward.